everyone, my name's John. This is my outdoor living channel. I've been an outdoorsman my whole life, even for my work. I'm a land surveyor and by trade, and I've done that for 34 years, so I work outside a lot. My interest in outdoor recreation was rekindled when I got involved with Boy Scouting about 15 years ago with my kids. I was a Scoutmaster for a long time, helped my sons get to their Eagles. I have 3 sons that are Eagle Scouts. Cooking merit badge counselor. I've competed in Dutch oven gatherings. I really enjoy campfire cooking, including Dutch ovens. I still do some outdoor recreation, hiking, camping, a little bit of backpacking, a little bit of canoe camping. So this is what this channel is going to be about. I'm going to share my adventures, my cooking, different things, care of camp equipment, all sorts of different things like that. So that's what I'll be sharing as I go on this channel. The videos will be a little bit sporadic because I will just do them when I have subject matter. I don't really want to be tied to having to do a weekly or every 2 weeks doing a video. So make sure you like and subscribe the videos and the channel, and circle back whenever there's something here. Look forward to really sharing with people my love for the outdoors and my love for outdoor cooking, and sharing my adventures. So the first video is of a early spring trip I just took a couple weeks ago into the Adirondacks. I was lucky enough to have Christian Deniston, who is also a YouTuber, join me. Christian works for me as a land surveyor also, and we wanted to get out and get an early trip into the Adirondacks before the bugs and before the crowds. So I hope you enjoy the video. We had an absolutely stunningly beautiful weekend, and they're pretty rare. So first camp out, 2022, Good Luck Lake, town of Arietta, outside of Johnstown, New York. It's me and Christian Deniston.
Hello.
So we'll film as we go. This is the put-in. Put-in's a little rough right here, coming down off the hill. But this is part of the Sacandaga River system, and we're going to be hanging a left.
You just kind of steer us?
I will. One of the parts is looking for the turn. We missed it the first time. So.
Just a turn? Where we have to turn?
Yeah, where we leave this river and we go to up the outlet to the lake.
Okay. It's nice you have the wood paddle.
Yeah, I don't like anything else. I like you have a square tip, but the other two are beaver tails. I like the beaver tails a lot.
You feel a difference with them?
I don't know. It's what I'm used to.
Yeah.
It's what the old man used. These are the old man's paddles.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so they need to get refinished pretty badly. There's the wind.
As we come to a halt.
Yeah. In the big aluminum sail.
This feels like Oswegatchie right here.
Yes, it does. It's just not 15 miles of it.
Yeah.
Same terrain though. Water even looks the same.
Yeah.
So those guys from Northern Scavenger, they have a canoe stroke they were doing that I want to mess around with, where you don't really remove the paddle from the water.
Oh yeah, you're saying they like bring it up?
Yeah.
I don't even understand how that.
Yeah, I don't even know. I'm much more used to using it like a rudder, especially with heavily loaded canoes. There's a lot of times, like on the Oswegatchie, where you got to really lean in to turn a boat around the bend.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I can't imagine trying to maneuver that with a bigger boat.
Yeah.
Like my boat struggled with it, and it's a 12-footer.
The guy who's in the back really has to have this craft together more than the guy in front.
Yeah.
Although that stream, it's handy if the guy in the bow knows how to do draw strokes.
Yeah. Got a little
Little beaver, or actually it's not even a beaver, it's a
tree.
yeah. Oh. That got me.
They got you.
Not bad. So, hold on a second.
So what do you do here?
I don't know if we can, I don't think we can get across it. I think the first thing we're going to do is put my muck boots on.
Yeah.
Of course, it's 5 foot deep here, or 4 foot deep.
It's more than 5 foot. That's deeper than me, I think.
Yeah.
Well, no.
That's the problem. You gotta.
My canoe, I would stand on this.
Right.
And I would just, because once I'm out, it's light.
Right.
And just slide it across and jump back in.
Yeah.
This canoe, though.
This is probably a pretty sizable beaver hut.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot right towards that. Stick sticking out. Boy, Rick. Tough maneuvering in here. A little current, a little wind.
Yeah, a little tailwind.
That wind calms down before sunrise.
Yeah. It probably will, right? Usually.
It's odd that it's sometimes it beats.
Well, that's pretty typical, right? That the wind kind of dies down at sunset.
Yeah. And if we, depending on what Sunday morning's like, we might be able to miss it before it warms up.
Yeah.
There's a tent or a canoe at that last campsite down there.
Looks right, kind of straight across. Yeah, it's definitely something. Looks like some sort of boat. Is that what we were aiming for?
I wasn't necessarily, because it's so mucky getting in there.
Okay.
But it was going to kind of depend on what the water. Actually, that's the far side. The spot I was thinking where it's mucky is now right to our right. You see those tall pines down there?
Way down there?
Way down there. It was that last site.
Okay.
But I thought, I don't know, somewhere maybe on the left-hand side of the lake, kind of closer to the end, if we see something decent.
Okay. Are they visible from the water's
Most
edge?
of them are, yeah. They've been pretty beat on. Especially these on the right, where people can hike into them.
Yeah.
They're pretty beat up.
That's why you're thinking kind of on the
On the left.
opposite side of the lake.
Yeah, on the left, but as close to the end as we can.
Which is the end?
Yeah, that's the end.
Okay.
So that hill is the hill that has the Good Luck Lake, Good Luck Cliffs.
Which one's the bigger one?
That big one, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because that's both the hikes are only about a mile, I think, right?
Yeah.
One way.
Yeah. Actually, Good Luck Cliffs is a half a mile. It feels about 20 miles, but it's only about a half a mile. There's a loon right ahead of you.
Right there.
Yep, they just took off.
I can't wait to hear them. Yeah, this is a killer spot, just for the ease of access.
Yeah.
To take Marissa here or anyone.
Anybody. Yeah. I told the kids they should bring their drones.
Yeah. And if you're feeling adventurous, portage over to the next one.
Yep.
So should we swing?
I was gonna just kind of head towards whatever that is and see if it's somebody camping there, or if it's just like a log.
Okay. Not seen any other signs
No.
other than whatever that might be. Oh, now I'm warmed up.
Yeah. We're regretting that pull release right about now.
100 years ago, this could have been me and you paddling to the next survey.
That's it. More likely would have been guide boats though.
Yeah.
Especially up here. Oh, there's somebody on that site.
Oh, yeah.
And who knows, the water might be high enough that that site at the end is okay, but It was 100 foot of muck when I was here. And it was 100 foot of carrying your crap through because you couldn't even get the canoes up. And the water went down in the night. You and I both packed way heavier than we would normally because we're not sure what the weather's going to be like. Yeah, that wind's now like coming out of the north. Well, we're this far. Might as well go down and see what that one,
Check it out.
What the one on the end is like.
Cool. That's where you stayed last time.
Yeah. You could tell it was definitely like an original spot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's a lot of really big trees. And it's right off, I think that was a road. The main trail, I think, was a road at one point.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a loon right ahead of you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Two of them.
Yeah. Or maybe straight ahead. Hard to tell.
Yeah, it is hard to tell. I know some of them, when I walked that trail with Christine, were way up.
Yeah, away from the water.
Yeah.
Are they supposed to be any like way tucked into that corner?
Only so far, because then there's that swamp.
Yeah.
This was like a partial bushwhack. There's like a partial bushwhack trail that runs along all these campsites back towards the one that was at the end. The main trail is up on that hill somewhere, though.
Up here.
Yeah, somewhere. We just walked around the edge of the Yeah, this is got some potential right here.
Yeah. Low and flat, the water. Just to look for where people might be pulling in and out of.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a campsite.
Yeah, it's a nice little spot.
Right here?
Yep. Ooh, hold on. Let me breathe on the other side. There you go. Yeah, texture. Like tippy. About 7:30 in the morning. Slept pretty good last night. Been up for about a half an hour. Got the jet boil going, heating up some water for breakfast. It's absolutely beautiful this morning. We woke up, it was about somewhere between 25 and 30 degrees. There's a little frost on the inside of the tent. But all in all, nice night. The loons were going crazy this morning, and we've seen all sorts of waterfowl on this lake. Kingfishers, geese, possibly an eagle yesterday. So So this morning's breakfast was one of my favorites. I even eat it at home. It was cream of wheat with granola. It's a pecan cranberry granola and dried blueberries that my wife dried on our food dehydrator. Pretty much all the food I've brought on this trip has been put together by me and not Mountain House. I really like Mountain House. Definitely a fan of their chili mac, but a lot of what I've brought is stuff like I brought beef sticks and things like that, but and a package of ramen. But the chili I'm going to have for dinner tonight is chili that I made that we dried with noodles that we made and then dried. And when it's just me camping, I could eat Mountain House all weekend. I don't really care, and it's not a lot of money. But being heavily involved with the scouts, and then having had 3 of my sons be scouts too, when the 4 of us would go on a trip, we couldn't have done freeze dried. It just cost too much money. So I started making a lot of my own food, and I'd like to make some more. The chili, I'm excited to try it. I like my own chili anyways, and it should have less salt than the prepackaged stuff. I'm going to show a photo of what I had for breakfast this morning. It was really good. The blueberries were fantastic. I was concerned. I think she just dried them straight without any sugar or anything. They didn't need any. I put a couple packets of raw sugar on the top, and that was about it. No milk, no dried milk or anything like that, and it was great. So. So Spectacle Lake, 2.2 miles from our campsite on Good Luck Lake. So it was a round trip, 5.32 miles to Spectacle Lake. I'm back again. Christian decided he wanted to go up the Good Luck Cliffs. My knees informed me that we weren't going to be making that trip, so I'm back at the site. It's interesting. The break off from the main trail on an unmarked trail to the last campsite is really hard to see. I walked right by it. Luckily, I realized it, and I was able to bushwhack around the pond to get back to our campsite. It wouldn't have been a big deal anyways, but it definitely could be marked. The trail to Spectacle Lake is a yellow marked trail, and it is really poorly marked. There were quite a few times when we had to kind of look around to see the next tag. The main trail is a blue trail, snowmobile trail, and you can't miss it. So I mentioned that Christian went on up to Good Luck Cliffs. Normally I wouldn't break up a group like that, but Christian, he has his own YouTube channel. I'll try to put a link up for that. He's 30, he's exceedingly fit, and he does an awful lot of solo stuff to begin with on his own. So I'm not that concerned, but, experienced enough to know that we set a time that I should expect that he's back. And if he's not, I'm going to be really irritated because that means I am going to have to still climb up that hill. But we set a time. We know when he should be back. We're both land surveyors. He's my assistant at work. Like I said, he's exceedingly fit. He rides a bike like a maniac, and he runs and stuff like that. So he's in a lot better shape than me. And so he's 30, and I'm 56, and those 26 years they're long between us. So, but he's great to come on this trip with me. He knew coming in that he wasn't going to be with somebody who could do the same stuff as him. But we've been having a great time. So. find a lot more privy boxes in the Adirondacks now than outhouses. They're more portable.
Yeah, the boxes, I like the boxes better than an outhouse.
The only thing about the boxes is if it's inclement weather.
Yeah, yeah. It's just not as, the outhouses can be so bad.
Yeah.
To even get in there, it's like, really? But you're right about the weather and privacy. Trail had outhouses, and they had like food waste stations, kind of, and it was disgusting.
Yeah, I bet you.
Yeah, I would just go out on the trail somewhere during the day. I was not using those. It was just too heavy use and not enough maintenance.
Yeah,
the food spot was just so many flies and
that
not why I come out here.
Right. The Hamilton Lake Lean to the outhouse there is beautiful.
Yeah.
And the fucking porcupine. Chew up the side of it.
Water is just so clear too.
It really is. About 2 foot here, maybe 2.5 foot. And it gets deep right here.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it's crazy how it just drops off.
Yeah.
It'd be like a 2 foot, and then drops to like, I don't even know, 10
Probably 5 or 6 feet here at least. I tell you, this is a place for birding.
Yeah, oh yeah.
We've seen more birds here.
Yeah, I'm buying binoculars. I get them from Maine anyways, for moose and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just going to want to
I
have
have a
them.
set of Bushnells that my parents bought me years ago that I really like.
Yeah.
They're just, you know, pretty basic, nothing crazy.
Bushnells. Yeah, I know that brand.
Yeah. I also have a spotting scope that we've used a few times.
Oh, yeah.
It was actually my grandparents. And that's nice, but you know, you gotta set up on a tripod.
Yeah. Oh, we got a shallow spot here. We might want to, I don't know if we're going to be able to push through it. I think down through here, huh?
I think this is exactly what happened last time I was here.
I don't know, this looks pretty tight. See that?
Yeah.
I don't think we can do that.
Maybe we gotta skirt around that stuff we were in. I don't remember us crossing that, but you know, there's that beaver dam.
Yeah.
Right, that beaver hut.
So we need to come right through here and then in.
Yeah. Easy to get twisted around in these things.
Yeah.
I've had it happen on Osagachi, especially when you get up where the first lean-to is. There's some channels in there that can all look the same.
There we go.
There's. Oh, almost got you wet too. Really technical in here.
Yeah. What do you want to aim for? All the way to the right or center?
I think left, river left.
All the way left? Or
Yeah, around, no, just on the left side of this pile.
Okay.
River right was probably more water, but it was awful narrow.
That's a nice hut right there.
Yep. Got themselves a palace out
Yeah.
here.
I wouldn't mind living here, right there.
Yep. Bet you the bugs are pretty good in another
Yeah.
couple of weeks. So.
What are these? Some sort of swallows?
Yeah, that's what they look like.
What?
Left. Yep.
I just always think of like Davy Crockett when I'm out here.
Yeah. I was thinking about all the voyageurs
Yeah.
in the first.
Yeah, that's even more appropriate. I just think of Crockett because it's what I grew up with.
Yeah.
But those guys were up here. And when I was in Ohio, Daniel Boone was,
Yeah.
he was out there in southern Ohio, Kentucky. The trail that I hiked in Kentucky quite a bit, we went, was called Shelterly Trace, and that was his nickname, Shelterly.
Mm-hmm.
When he lived with the Native Americans.
Oh, big stick right to the rib. This spot is just tight.
Yeah.
I bet you even with a kayak it's tight.
Yeah.
Just get those paddles so down so much farther.
In my canoe, I like to just go as fast as I can.
Yep.
And just hit the brakes and kind of like try
Slew around the corner.
Yeah, if I can. I don't usually make it, but I try. Every once in a while you get a good one.
Coming out of Oswegatchie,
yeah.
is a lot more fun with the current.
Yeah. Cruise.
I actually prefer to not have the other guy paddle because you get going so fast. It's hard to, when you're in stuff like this, it's hard to maneuver.
Yeah, yeah.
You get so much speed.
This feels just like Oswegatchie pretty much.
Yeah, it does. Not bad that there's only one pull over because of the downhill.
Yeah.
Could be so worse.
Yeah. Yeah, it could be like the whole way. Just...
Yeah. Well, it would have been the world's shortest camping trip. Current definitely quickens right here.
Yeah, right.
Do you see any water snakes when you were on the Oswegatchie?
None. No.
When I was a kid, they used to be everywhere. And you'd see these sticks bobbing and you think that that's what it is.
Yeah.
I don't like snakes, and I like them even less when they're in the water.
Oh, this is nice. This feels like going down Oswegatchie.
Yeah. Beautiful sandy bottom.
Mm-hmm. How deep it gets in there.
Yeah.
Put it right to the right.
Mm-hmm.
You got it like 10 miles further.
I know.
To do it. It's so peaceful out here. Other than the cars.
I only heard a couple of bikes and a couple trucks in the whole weekend.
Yeah, I heard a few this morning.
Yeah.
Some guys sounded like some Japanese imports. Some guys really.
Yeah. Romping on it.
Yeah.
Well, I think Route 10 is probably a really fun road to drive and something sporty.
Is it right here or is it further down?
It's not right there. It's a little farther down.
Okay.
That's not not much better or not much worse actually.
Yeah. So this is the Sacandaga?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think the West Branch.
Yeah, I think that's what it said. It was that sign right there. I was wondering. I think it said west.